In one recent survey of adults under 40, 63% did not know that 6 million Jews were murdered during the Holocaust. In fact, more than 1 in 10 of those surveyed didn't know the word Holocaust at all. And this has led many to call for an increase in education surrounding this deeply tragic time in history. Local nonprofit Jewish Family and Community Services is working to do just that through its new Holocaust education program. Hilary Bettman, the organization's director of Jewish Services, is joining us now. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us, why are we seeing this decline in the public's knowledge of the Holocaust?
Well, I really think that as time goes on and people are more removed from the subject, the stories that we have need to be told and we need to be reminded. And at Jewish Family and Community Services, we're really thrilled through a generous gift from the Theodore and Pauline Cohen Trust that we are able to have an educator to tell these stories, to provide teachers with resources and education so that they can teach the Holocaust so that we can never forget what happened.
And how can we work to keep knowledge of the Holocaust alive?
So we have multiple ways that we can educate students, families, provide support to educators about the Holocaust. So Jewish Family Community Services, we have an educator who can provide training and resources to teachers, one of them being these teacher trunks. And from grades kindergarten all the way up to grade 12, there are these trunks that we can provide to teachers and to other educators and parents who are even teaching in the home about the Holocaust, and it's taught on grade level. We also have training opportunities for teachers and educators and parents so that they can have workshops to learn about all the different aspects of the Holocaust. And then one thing that we can add to that is that we have a Holocaust Speakers Bureau that's made up of Holocaust survivors and second generation. So it's adult children of Holocaust survivors. And they're able to tell the stories of what happened to their family. And it's a good tie-in to the education that the teachers can provide in the classroom so that they can hear the real life stories as to what happened to families during the war. We also have the Frisch Family Holocaust Memorial Gallery, where there's various art exhibits. Throughout the years, we've spotlighted local Holocaust survivors. We've done righteous Gentiles, which are people who are not Jewish and who risked their lives to help Jewish people in the war. We also have right now Women in the Holocaust, and it spotlights the various roles that women play as mother, as educator, as wife, as teacher. And so people can learn all the different aspects of the war. So we're really excited to be able to bring this to people so that they can understand about the Holocaust. They can understand about the persecution of 6 million Jews that died. And so we just kind of invite the public to Jewish Family and Community Services to come to the gallery, to come to the Chartres Intolerance Education Center, and to learn all the various aspects of the war.
All right, and that's a lot of wonderful resources that you just mentioned. Can you tell us a little bit more about the new Holocaust education program and just why it's so important for people to always understand what happened?
So with the new program, we have a full-time educator that works with, we partner with the Florida Holocaust Memorial Museum, and it's the idea of never forget. We have to understand what happened before the war, during the Holocaust, and after the Holocaust. So the idea that we can never let this atrocity happen again. We have to educate people about what happened, what led up to the Holocaust, and how the Jewish people had to prepare themselves, how we've flourished afterwards, how we've made lives for ourselves. And so that's different kind of aspects of what we're trying to teach.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.